Hello and welcome to Round Glass. I'm Leah Cullis and I'm your guide for our yoga session today. I'm coming to you live from Austin, Texas as we create. Water is this natural element that when it encounters anything in its path, it slowly glides and dances around whatever's in its way. It becomes one with whatever's in the path, right? So as we move and flow on the mat today, we're going to borrow this dance-like quality and we will glide at the rhythm of one breath per movement and see how seamless we can make all of our movements so that we can embody this meditation in motion and flow like water. So let's begin. Go ahead and come into a comfortable position. We'll start off in a short and simple meditation. I'm seated on a yoga block, so you can go ahead and grab a block or a cushion and just lift your seat up a little higher than your knees. In everything that we do today, we are looking for flow, allowing life force to run through us and for us. So once you come into your comfortable seat, let's ground the palms to the thighs. Sit up nice and tall, lift your heart skyward. And then ever so subtly, tuck your chin towards your chest so that the back of your neck remains long. Then gently close your eyes or soften your gaze to one point on the earth. And tune into the natural flow of your breath in and out of your nose. You get specific with the transition from one side of your breath to the other, from the inhale to the exhale, and back around. And just like the waves of the ocean flowing onto the shore, you seamlessly pull your breath in, push it out from you. Tune into the sacred circle that flows within you. We'll continue to watch and ride the waves of breath as we add on movement to our Vinyasa practice, our flow practice. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift your heart up into your thumbs. Spread your fingers out wide. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your chin to your chest. Release your hands to your thighs. Gently blink your eyes open. See the earth. And slowly lift your gaze. Okay, we'll go ahead and begin on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. So Supta Baddha Konasana, you can slide your props over to the side, lay down on your back, bring the soles of your feet together, and splay your knees out wide. In the first pose, we always want to land our energy within the shape, and then start to expand your breath. Keep breathing in and out of your nose. But can you amplify both sides of your breath? And feel your front body rise as you inhale and fall more towards the earth as you exhale. Continue to make the transition from each side of your breath as seamless as possible. Now grab outside of your thighs. Place your hands to the outside of your thighs. Gently squeeze your knees together. Pull both legs in towards your heart. If your eyes are still closed, you can keep them closed or blink them open and see the sky. And now reset your left foot down on the ground. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Thread the needle. Lace your right arm through the triangle of your legs. Pull both legs towards you. In this practice, we're going to flow at the rhythm of one breath per movement and also get deep down into our hips. Gently rock side to side. So give yourself just a soothing rock here. And notice when more sensation starts to emerge for you within the shape. Now ever so slightly rock to the left. Feel the shift in sensation deep within your hips. Pull your left leg a little closer. Come back to center. We'll switch sides. Stomp your right foot down. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Lace your left arm through the whole of your legs. Catch the front of your right shin. Pull both legs towards you. Activate your breath. Like you're washing your energy from the inside out with each breath cycle. Every breath cycle is a rinse and renew. Now, gently rock back and forth. Notice what sensations emerge. And as you lean to the right, pause here, just tipping over slightly. Pull your right leg closer towards you, get deeper into your hip tissues. Gently rock back to center, both feet down. With both feet down, squeeze your inner thighs together, knees together, gather both legs in towards your chest. One more time. Create some circles with your sacrum, rolling one direction, and then let's reverse, roll in the other direction. In the first part of the practice, we just gently coax the body open. Just like water, we apply the right amount of effort with the aim of each pose. All right, now take your arms out to a T and align your legs like an L. So stack your knees right over your hip points and then flex your feet. If this is too much, you can always keep your feet on the earth. On your exhale, twist to the right. Draw your low belly back at the base of your exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Next exhale, twist both legs to the left. Take another in-breath here. On your exhale, engage your low belly, come back to center. Okay, we're going to turn this into a vinyasa, twisting at the rhythm of one breath per movement. Again, you can always tap your toes down to lessen the intensity. On your exhale, rock your knees to the right. Notice how deep you can go until you feel the pull of your low belly. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Stay connected so you make a seamless circle. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. We've got 2 more rounds at the rhythm of your breath. Can you make the transitions as fluid as possible? Only go as deep as you need to go. Got a nice pop in my back there. The body responds through repetition. Both knees down. This time, separate your feet a little wider than your hips. Bring your hands to the tops of your thigh bones. Gently press your thigh bones away. Lengthen your low back, your sacrum towards your heels. Big breath in, yogis. Open mouth, exhale. All right, gather your legs in towards your heart one more time. Then hook your hands underneath your knees. Let's roll forward and back. Start to massage the muscles all along your spine. And feel your core strength start to ignite as you rock and roll. Take 2 more, and then we'll rock on up to Navasana, balancing boat pose. Start with your feet on the ground. Keep your hands underneath your knees. Roll your upper arm bones back. Broaden across your heart space. With your toes touching the ground, so lift your heels up high and notice the energy you start to create through your legs. From your feet, pull the energy all the way into your core. Then extend your right leg up, Flare your toes open. You may pause at knee level. Reset your right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Flare your toes open. Keep your heart shining high and lower your left foot down. Let's keep going at the rhythm of breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time on your own. Your breath creates the pathway for the body to flow. Now find a full boat in a way that feels good to you. So it might simply be maintaining your strength in our entry position or hovering your heels at knee level. Some of y'all can kick your heels all the way up and extend your arms forward. All right, cross your ankles, roll over your feet. Let's come into downward facing dog. Ground your hands at the top of your mat. Lift your tail high. Let your head hang heavy. Then from your hips, root down through your heels. And bring a softening to your joints. So bend your knees slightly, bend your elbows slightly. We never want to lock out any joints. We want to maintain a water-like quality through the joints. On your next inhale, roll forward, high plank pose. Lead with your upper back, then land your gaze between your index fingers. Gently lower your knees down to the ground. On our next exhale, let's all lower all the way down to the earth. Untuck your toes, seal your toenails onto the ground. Slide your palms back underneath your elbows. Stay rooted through your legs and your hip points. On your inhale, lift your heart, lift your head with your breath. You can even hover your hands up off your mat. Activate your back body. Exhale, slowly descend to the ground. Again, with breath, inhale, roll up, lift your palms. Exhale, lower down, nice and steady, like a wave. One more, inhale, rise. Exhale, fall. Press in through your hands. Shift your hips back to your heels. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, roll forward again to a high plank pose. Pause and breathe here. Allow your breath to be fluid as you hold one position. Squeeze your muscles to your bones and activate your muscular energy. And then soften your heart towards the earth. Know that you can always lower your knees down. On your next exhale, either press into a tabletop pose with a cat variation or downward facing dog. Lead with your belly. Inhale, roll forward into high plank pose or cow. Exhale, lead with your hips, downward facing dog. So articulate your spine and either take plank waves or cat-cow. Move at the rhythm of your breath one more round. We're looking for extension and expansion on the inhale, contraction and grounding with the exhale. Now everyone look forward, bend your knees a lot, feel the depth in your hips. Slowly walk your feet up to your hands. Take as many steps that feels good to you. Once you're at the top of your mat, claim your space. Press down through your feet. Let your feet be separated at hip distance or wider. Ensure that your big toes are parallel facing forward. Slide your palms to your shins, get really long. Halfway lift, gaze is still to the earth. Exhale, forward fold, we bow. Inhale, rise to stand, reach all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment and pause here. Set your gaze at your fingertips or close your eyes and turn your vision inward. Notice the flow of your breath, supporting you always. And here to amplify the results you're seeking as you link your movements with your breath. This is the power of vinyasa, flowing like water. That when we balance our energy with our aim, we bring everything we've got into the dance, we start to uplift the results we create. And make a ripple effect for the energy from ourselves out into the world. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. And let's flow, yogis. Sun Salutation A. Inhale, sweep your arms up and around. Stretch to the sky. Even look up. Exhale, pour forward, bow. So hinge at your hips, bend your knees a lot until you drop your head. Palms to shins, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Get long through your side body. Plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank pose, stay for a breath here. On your exhale, lower halfway or all the way. You can always drop your knees. Inhale, low cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Remember, you always have the option to shift through child's pose. What adaptations and variations of the flow help you embody the water quality and empower you to move seamlessly with purpose and precision? One more, Sun A. Next inhale, look forward. Bend your knees a lot. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Palms to shins, halfway lift, expand. Exhale, bow. Press down to rise. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's stay for a full round of breath here. Inhale, sweep your arms around and reach high. Exhale, like a waterfall, bow. Halfway lift, inhale, expand. Plant your hands. On your exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly lower your knees down to the ground. Slide your hips back over your heels. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly, and tune into the flow of your breath within you now. What's that energetic quality riding on top of your breath that you're expanding within you and around you? Notice if there are any shifts, internal adjustments that you can make to be in a flow that is the energy that you're seeking, the energy that you came to embody more of in your yoga practice today. Claim that energy now. Hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Return to your Ujjayi breath. So it's about 4 counts on the inhale, 4 counts on the exhale. In and out of your nose. As you constrict your whisper muscles at the back of your throat, your breath will sound like waves of the ocean. On your next inhale, sweep your right leg high. On your exhale, draw your knee into your nose. Listen carefully. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Press back to a figure 4 downward facing dog. Bend your left knee deeply. Work your hips towards the sky and your ribs towards your right leg. Let your head fall. Notice if you're tensing or gripping anywhere. Where can you allow your breath to flow more? And lower your right leg down. Switch sides. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose. Zip up your low belly. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Press back into figure 4 downward facing dog. Deep, full rounds of breath here. So when we come into a hip focused pose and we send our breath deep down into the dense tissues of the hips, we start to wash away any holding that's on the surface and allow for greater life force flow. Left foot down. Next inhale, right leg high. Exhale, Step to your right thumb. Lower your left knee down. Keep your toes tucked under. Inhale, sweep both arms up, Anjaneyasana. Squeeze your inner thighs together. So gather your power and then lift your core up and in. With your arms overhead, slide your hands to heart center. Take a big breath in and exhale, cross your left arm over your right thigh for prayer twist. So hook over your right leg, then work your thumbs towards the center of your chest. Apply the right amount of effort to stay within your flow. Notice, can you plunge your hips a little more forward? Shine your heart even higher. Inhale, sweep both arms overhead. Get tall. Now exhale, hands to the earth. Listen carefully. Extend your left leg up. Inhale here, get longer through your heart. Ground your palms, step back, downward facing dog. We'll build on the other side together. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step forward, set your right knee down. Inhale, rise. So from the earth, you lift up. We always build from the ground towards the sky. Exhale, travel your hands to your heart. Tap into your heart wisdom. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. So cross your center line, hook over your thigh. If this is too much, you lower your right hand down to the ground, and you can reach your left arm up. There's always a way to adapt and modify. Yoga teaches us that there's rarely anything that good that comes from forcing. When we force in the body, we oftentimes cause injury or overexertion. Living in a way where we're forcing things can quickly turn into burnout. So in yoga, each breath, we apply the right amount of effort to stay in our flow. Look down and sweep your arms up. Exhale, both hands down to the ground. Skillfully here, extend your right leg up. Inhale, scoop your heart forward, ground your hands, and step back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal out your knees. Okay, we'll create that sequence again and add on to the end. Inhale, float your right leg up. On your exhale, use your whole breath to complete the step. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, rise like the sun. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. This time, pop your leg up. Exhale, both hands down. Reach as far forward as you can. Press into your right leg until you float your left leg up. So we're standing in a modified airplane pose. Your heart's leading the way. Your left leg is extended. If this is too much, you can always tap your left toes on the ground. Think of halfway lift here. Nice work, yogis. On your exhale, if your leg is floating, pull your left knee behind your right knee, bend your right knee deeply. Breathe here. Feel the flow as you strengthen and go deeper into your hips. Press down through your right foot. Inhale, expand out again. Notice the shifts as you change the activation within your shape. This time, exhale, pull your left knee in towards your right knee again and lower your left shin all the way down to the ground. Sit to the inside of your left heel. That's it. Claim your space here. Sit up nice and tall. Then right fingers behind your sacrum, tent onto your 5 fingers. You can either hook your right shin with your left elbow or inhale, extend your left arm high. Exhale, twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana. With every inhale, sit taller. Each exhale, soften your shoulders down your back and settle more deeply into your center. With your next inhale, sweep both arms forward, ground your hands or your fingertips to the top of the mat. Big movement here. Shift your weight back into your right foot, launch off your left foot, and step your left foot back. Plant your hands, downward facing dog. Pedal out your knees, shake out your head. Empower all of that wisdom you've created, embodied wisdom, to flow through you now. Left side, inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, step forward. Lower your right knee down. One breath, one movement. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center and lift your right leg up. Exhale, now touch your hands down to the ground. Get specific, press down through your left foot and launch into modified airplane. So you're activating the back body just like we did in those low cobras. On your exhale, bend both knees, pull your right knee behind your left knee, but breathe here. Notice what you feel and where you feel it. Where is your power building? Like you're building up your flow behind a rock, about to flow around down the stream. Inhale, expand, modified airplane. Exhale, gracefully lower down, ride your whole breath to the earth. Sit to the inside of your right heel. Left fingers behind you. Inhale, sweep your left arm or right arm high. Exhale, twist. Stay for a few rounds of breath and deepen your twist. Every inhale, you lift from your root through your crown. Every exhale, pull your belly back as you twist deeper. Start with your vision, look forward, land your hands to the top of your mat as gracefully, as smoothly as you can. Press down through your left foot, step your right foot back. Ground your palms, downward facing dog. Nice work, yogis. Take a big breath in, open mouth, exhale. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, this time step your right knee towards your right wrist, your foot towards your left wrist. Now you can untuck your back toes, your left toes, and if your right hip is really high up off the mat, you can always place a block or a blanket underneath your right hip point. Crawl your fingers closer towards your knee or your shin, and we'll bring in some wave actions here. On your inhale, draw your upper arm bones back. This might even be a good place to use your blocks here. Arc your heart up towards the sky, open your throat. Exhale, wave down. Use your hands as your brakes to slowly roll down. Then inhale from your back body, lift up, rise up, open up fully. Exhale, pour forward and just hover right above the earth. For another inhale, wave back up, open. This time, exhale, descend to the ground. Use your arms as a pillow and lay your forehead down. Dive deeper into your soothing breath here, your ocean-like breath, carrying waves of healing energy with each full circle of breath. Slowly start to reset your palms on the earth. Press down to lift your heart up. Tuck your back toes under. Pop your left knee up. And as gracefully, as smoothly as you can, step back to downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal out your knees and wash the energy through from your first half pigeon on the right side. Come to stillness. Observe the difference between your two sides. And let's move on. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step into your half pigeon. Your left knee close to your left wrist, foot closer to your right wrist. Come onto your fingertips, untuck your back toes, seal your foot like it's a flipper down on the ground. Inhale, lift your heart up, open your throat. Exhale, pour forward, one vertebra at a time. Drop your head last. Like a wave, inhale, rise. Exhale, descend. One more, yogis. Inhale, lift, open, drink it in. Exhale, release to the earth. Soften and settle. Dive deep into your waves of breath here.
where the more your mind and your body work together, the more you amplify the benefits from your mindful practice. Your skillful action carries a higher vibration when you create it from a united place within you, body, mind, and heart all flowing in the same purposeful direction.
Press into your hands. This time, rock your weight onto your left cheek and sweep both legs around. All right, extend both legs forward. Give your knees a little pedal. Inhale, lift your arms up. Just 3 breaths to seal the practice in a seated forward fold. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, bow even deeper. Continue to pull your belly back, Uddiyana Bandha, with each full exhale. Next inhale, lift your gaze. Sit up tall and lay down on your back. Take up your space on the ground as we take a short rest to absorb the benefits of all the work you've already done on the mat. Now is the time to soak it in and receive the gifts from your yoga practice. So close your eyes, release any control in your breath. Final rest, Shavasana. If you have the space to stay in your final rest a little longer, please do so. If you're ready to move on, sweep your arms overhead, slide your feet together. Expand your whole body as you stretch. Take a deep inhale, fill up all the way. Open mouth, exhale. Pull your knees into your heart and gently roll onto one side in a small ball. Still embodying the water qualities, moving slowly, smoothly. Press yourself up to a seat. And let's meet with our hands at heart center. We'll sing a final Om together. Deep breath in. Float your prayer hands up to your third eye. Seal the wisdom from your body into your mind. Bowing together we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your yoga practice today. I'm Leah Cullis. I hope to see you again for more yoga and meditation here at Round Glass or on our app. Be well, yogis.